Alright, I guess it is about time that I make a best pets in Prodigy video for pets that can be rescued by members or just obtained by members. This is something that I have been requested to do, so I have determined that I am going to go ahead and do it, even though this video won't be very helpful for non-members. Hopefully this will help out members who are trying to get the best pets to use in Prodigy for certain circumstances. Now, a fair warning is that not all of these pets are currently obtainable. Most of them are, but a couple of them are not, so please keep that in mind. I will let you know if they are not currently able to be gotten. If you are a non-member who wants to find out the best pets in Prodigy, I already have a video on that, and I will link that in the description. So let's go ahead and get into what the best pets in Prodigy that can be gotten by members are. Now, this video will not be the same as the one for non-members in the sense that I will not be doing one for each element, but I will instead go over the best ones that are just general, because that's what is going to be most useful, I believe, for what we are doing. So mythical epics are a great place to start. I will definitely say that Arcturion is one of the best pets in Prodigy. It has great stats, a lot of power, and a lot of hearts. It has like 980 hearts, which is insane. I think that's the most hearts you can have that any pet or the wizard itself can have in Prodigy. That's the most hearts that it can have, 980 at level 100. It is a physical pet, so it is weak to astral. But it has 2 physical spells. One is one of the best physical spells, and the other is a good area of effect physical spell if you need one. And it has 2 good ice spells too, although one of them charges it takes a turn to charge, but it's the best ice spell because it is an epic spell. So that is really good. Arcturion has great stats, like I said, and is definitely one of the best pets. It is unable to be gotten at the current moment though, although recently it was obtainable, so you could have gotten it from there in the past. And Barbarian is Arcturion's variant, and it is a plant type, but it is still basically just as good. It has the 2 physical spells and then 2 really good plant spells. So both of them are great. Both of them are unobtainable, but if you have them, this is what you want. This is my current player versus player team, and I think it has worked very well for me so far. Then we move on to Pterosaur, who is just an absolute powerhouse. It does not have as much health as Arcturion and Barbarian, but it has a great number of health, and it has quite good power and a lot of defense, that's for sure. And let's go ahead and say Bone Pterosaur as well. Both of them are currently obtainable. One of them is obtained, Bone Pterosaur, if you are a member, of course, but not ultimate member, so you can just be a regular member and get it pretty easily, but you would have to level it up. Pterosaur you can just rescue in the wild, as you should probably know. Most likely to be found in Bonfire Spire, of course. So here are Pterosaur and Bone Pterosaur. They have the same spells. 3 really good physical spells, Bite, Chomp, and Crunch. And Flame Burst, a fire spell, a good fire spell that takes a turn to charge during battle. But there you go, Pterosaur and Bone Pterosaur are 2 quite good pets. Pterosaur has always been considered a great pet in Prodigy, but that has stayed with the battle update. And they are also both physical pets. And so is the next one that we are going to be going over, Embered. This one is another physical pet. Like I said, it has more health than Pterosaur, but well, and around the same power. I think it has the same power level as Pterosaur. This is quite a good pet as well. It has always been considered one of the best pets, same as Pterosaur, but it is also just quite good with the spells that it has, and it has more health, so that is quite a bonus. It has 880 health at level 100. So it also has some really good physical spells on its side. Looks like we're just going to have to get through this long battle. So yes, it has 2 good fire spells. One of them, Flame Burst, is the one that charges, and 2 good physical spells as well. So it has two random attacks. 2 random attacks, which is good, and one of them is physical, one of them is fire, and it has a really good regular physical spell on it as well. So yes, it is one of the best pets in Prodigy. As you can see, it can be rescued by members in Bonfire Spire. That's the only place I think it can be rescued in. It can be evolved from Burnute as well. And that is going to be how you obtain Embered. Hopefully there will be a variant of Embered someday in the near future. I cannot wait to see what that is. Uh-oh. Wait, this is not looking so good. Wow. We just lost. Man. Wait. That hasn't happened. That's new dialogue. Don't worry, you'll get them next time. I haven't seen that before. Well, maybe I shouldn't have lost a battle when I'm trying to explain the best pets. I shouldn't have lost a battle with one of the pets that I'm saying is the best, but you should get it. Like, it's still a really good pet. But now let's talk about a non-physical pet, Crookfang. This is a water type pet that can be rescued in a few areas, specifically Shipwreck Shore since it is water, and it is quite good. It has a good amount of power, a good amount of health, and defense, speed, all of that. It adds up to be a really good pet. It has 1 physical spell, 1 great physical spell, Clamp, 2 good water spells, and 1 good ice spell. So it has 3 different elements, which is great for diversity when it comes to doing battles with a pet. It's good to have 3 different elements to use when you need to. So that is why Crookfang is a really good pet, and I think Nebulite is as well, especially when it comes to water pets, battling water pets. Nebulite is a good option because it has some good storm spells that will really help when battling water pets. So it has 3 storm spells. One of them charges at the beginning of the battle, and one of them is an AoE spell, so it will hit all the opponents. Well, it has the option to hit all opponents. It also has a physical spell as well, a really good one. So it has pretty good diversity, and it does quite well during battle, especially, like I said, during water pets. This pet can be rescued. And now I think I should say Scarrow is actually quite a good new addition to the best pets list. I think it's a really good shadow pet, it can be gotten by evolving Plushkin, which is only available for a couple more days now until Pumpkin Fest ends. So we have Scarrow, which is a new shadow pet. Well, by about a month new shadow pet. And it will not be obtainable after a couple of days. So here we go. It has 3 shadow spells, 3 really good shadow spells, and an AoE spell to hit multiple opponents. Dark Globe, it and Scarrow are the only 2 pets to have Dark Globe, and it has 1 good physical spell, Swipe. So that is definitely good, I will say. I think Scarrow is quite a good members only shadow pet. So there we go, that is another option for a really good pet. So would Member Mimic. Member Mimic is a great option too, but it's quite similar to Mimic, so I didn't include it in this list. But Gropus, I would actually say, is quite a good one. It has 750 health and 500 power, a pretty good balance. I think Gropus is a good pet, definitely. It has just plenty of good stats. Not the best speed, but it does have great defense, 750. And that is Gropus. It is a water type pet, so that is good against what? Storm? Not storm. It's good against fire. Water is going to be good against fire, so Gropus will do well against fire pets because it has all these water spells. And I just think it is quite a good pet. It is currently obtainable. It is on the Mythical Epics roster at the time of me recording this video. It is still obtainable. So yes, as you see, it has 3 pretty good water spells. One of them is the best water spell in the game, but it does charge for 1 turn during the battle, and it also has a pretty good shadow AoE spell as well. So that is a pretty good pet, I would say. And basically, I mean, really, that's all I have to say. It's got pretty good stats, pretty good spells. It's kind of hard to decide some of these best pets for members specifically, because some of the best pets are actually just able to be gotten by non-members, and that's pretty cool to think about that Prodigy has done that. But this list has been just some of the ones that have been proven to be some of the best pets in Prodigy that can only be rescued by members. I hope this video helped, and if you would like, please go check out the video for the best pets in Prodigy that non-members can get. Again, I have that linked in the description. So, what do you think about all of these pets? Let me know your thoughts in the comments.